RuneLite, you've heard of it? You're probably using it. Why? Plugins. There's a boatload of plugins. Combat helpers, stat trackers, entity hiders. Some help with skilling, because clicking agility marks is hard. Some basically play the game for you, looking at you, quest helper. But I'm not here to talk about those. I'm here to talk about the plugins in the shadows, the forgotten ones, the barely installed, the highly questionable, possibly useless plugins. Some might be brand new, some might just be underappreciated. Most, probably just bad.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
So with expectations appropriately lowered, let's take a look at the first plugin. Is it useful? No. Is it revolutionary? Debatable. Does it exist? Thankfully, yes. Now, what is the nicest NPC in the game? If you said stray dog, you'd be wrong. It's the animal with an orange on its head. That's right, the Capybara. Only problem? This guy can't even get a nice pat like he deserves. All you can do is examine him, which just says he's a happy cappy. It's nice, but not enough. Enter the groundbreaking, completely unnecessary plugin, Pet the Capybara. It does exactly what it says on the tin. Lets you give this majestic animal the love and attention it deserves. All you gotta do, right click him, select pat, and you give him a nice stroke. And it gives me an option to pet it. You're the fluffiest friend a human can have. Oh my god, a cappy, I want to get closer to pet it. Oh my god. Oh, text goes a bit fast though. Pet Capybara pup. Can I... Wait, what? Oh no. Won't let you pet the small one. Oh, it does. For some reason, can't always pet the Capybara pup. But look at this plugin. Oh, it's class. Not always petting it though. Do keep touching the ground. I assume if I leave the area, he should stop saying it. Now if I run back, he should go into full meltdown and become an absolute fanboy. How soon is it? Oh my god, a capybara! I want to get closer to pet it. Having a blast. Overall, great plugin. Changed the game for me. I probably will always keep it now. Now if you could, make us one to pet the alpacas. That would be lovely. 'Cause look how nice these boys are. Oh, that was a sick neck wiggle. I've never seen that animation before and it was wonderful. Next plugin. I think it's time I actually shine a light on something genuinely useful. Ever gone to do an activity in the right armor set only to realize you forgot one crucial piece? Now the whole set effect doesn't work. Whether it's thieving in your rogue outfit, running marathons in graceful, or hitting 2 HP in Darox. Well, with a plugin called partial sets, that won't ever happen again. This plugin lets you choose which sets you want to keep track of, whether it's skilling, barrows, moons, or miscellaneous. It's got you covered. And don't worry, it's not on your screen 24/7. It only appears when you've equipped it at least one piece from the set and disappears once the full set is on. Clean and efficient. Oh, and the menu, fully customizable. You can toggle sets on, off, or even change the text colours, because obviously that one shade of red might not fit your fashionscape vibe. Not sure which item you're missing? Just hover over the set tile and it'll tell you. Like here, we're missing the rogue gloves and boots. When equipped, the tile then goes. But if you mix and match, both sets appear, or if I then complete or remove a full set, they both disappear again. Partial Sets plugin currently has 331 active installs. Let's get that number up. Did you know there's actually 6 different town cries across Gillinor? Comment down below your favourite one. However, does a town cry ever annoy you? Well, good news. You can actually customize these cries with the Town Cries plugin. That was a mouthful. It just lets you set 3 custom cries for him to yell across the square. That's it. That's the whole thing. Ah, look, he's crying right now.
Subscribe to Chappo.
Only 247 active installs. A plugin truly ahead of its time. This next plugin answers life's biggest mystery. We all know the guns. That guy who's been military pressing a log outside the Tower of Life for what feels like forever. Does he stop during server maintenance? Who knows? Probably not. The sad part, the man can only count somewhere between 5,000 and 10,000 reps before he forgets and starts again. It's actually quite a tragic story. But what if I told you there's a way to see how many logs he's actually pressed? Yes, I heard that audible gasp. Thanks to the plugin, The Guns Gains, we can finally reveal the true number. The unfiltered, unrelenting grind of RuneScape's most swole NPC. So quickly, make a guess. The Guns has done a grand total of 321,523,769 reps. That is efficiency. That is an insane amount of reps. The Guns has been around for 6,698 days. That works out to be about 48,000 reps a day. That is insane. The man is a machine. What a guy. So if you want to appreciate the Guns work, get installing. Now, on to the next one. Have you ever played the Master of Mixology minigame and found yourself just making every potion? Yeah? Same. Turns out that's not the most efficient way to get points, which means that precious green log takes even longer to get. Enter the Master of Mixology strategy plugin, currently 269 installs. This plugin lets you select one of 5 predefined strategies to follow. Number 1, full orders. Number 2, reduce triples. Number 3, reduce double agger. Number 4, full order of lie 4+. And 5, optimize point distribution. Now let's be honest. That's very complicated, and you're probably only going to use one of these. Optimized point distribution. This helps highlight only the potions worth making from your current orders. Sometimes that's all of them, sometimes just one. Either way, it keeps things efficient. So how does it work? First, you select your strategy. In this case, I want the most efficient points possible, so I'll go with optimized point distribution. Then as the orders come in, you'll see them highlighted in either green or red. Only make the green ones, chuck them in, ignore the rest. Easy. And just keep rinse and repeating. On average, it takes 4,648 potions to greenlog the minigame using this strategy. If you were to make every potion like you were before, that number jumps to 5,289. That's a saving of 641 potions, which means less time, fewer supplies, and far less pain. Iron Men, you're welcome. Oh, and you probably should use the Master Mixology plugin as well. They really complement each other. Have you ever found yourself doing the same boss over and over, and then suddenly you're looking up other people's kill counts? Just to see if you're more obsessed than they are. Or maybe you're just looking for a casual flex. Well, stop thinking and get the kill count viewer plugin. This handy little plugin displays everyone's boss KC above their head when they're in the boss lobby or area. At Barrows, you'll see everyone's Barrows KC. At CG, same deal. At Chambers, you get the idea. And it's not just a number. There's also an option for a boss icon and a rank next to it, because nothing motivates a few hundred extra KC just to get a new pixelated icon. I'll be honest, I'm not too sure what each rank bracket is, but it's pretty cool to reach a new rank. And the customization, surprisingly decent. You can turn ranks on or off, turn icons on and off, change the KC numbers color, decide when it's displayed. That's either disabled, lobby only, or always. Always means during the boss fight, not like in Varrow Square. And even better, this plugin isn't even limited to bossing. It also has an option to display skill levels. When you're in an area tied to a specific skill, like the woodcutting guild, farming guild, or even your own home, you'll see a skill icon and a number floating above players' heads. That number, it's their skill level in that skill. Same goes to the minigames like Master Mixology. You'll see the herblot icon and their level. Customization is the same here too. You can show or hide the skill icons, ranks, and levels, whatever works for you. Now, let's see it in action. So the first thing I want to try is obviously the kill count tracker. I'm going to go kill Scurious, see what my current KC is. Plugin says it updates every 10 ticks, but I don't believe that. So if I turn it on so it appears for both icon, my rank, and then for Scurious, I'll have it so it always displays. So it will be during the boss fight, it will display. Basically, I want to see if after one kill, if it goes up to 36, or I assume I'll need to log out. By the looks of it, I think it pulls down from the high scores, so we'll probably need to log out and log back in for it to update. Let's go. Okay, it does the first kill. Will it update now? I very much doubt it. Yep, so it doesn't update straight away. Obviously my kill count is 36. So if I now log out and then log back in, still says 35. I'm just going to give it a few minutes. So the high scores is updated on the website. This is on 136. Plugin has not. Get another kill for shits and giggles. The website seems to update more or less instantly. So I'm just going to quickly restart my launcher, log back in, see if it updates. Log back in. There we go. It's picked it up. It's updated. 37 kills. Nice. This isn't ideal. You'd hope it would update itself. I'm just going to do a bunch of Scurious kills, then log out, and then log back in a couple minutes later and just see if it loads, see if it naturally comes back, or if you do need to shut down the launcher completely for it to update. So let's try this out. That's 40 KC. So I think we do need to log out for it to update the high scores, obviously. And there's 50 KC. So now that's 50 KC, increase of 13. Just gonna get chill, log out, leave it for a bit, maybe 10 minutes on the logout screen, log back in, and hopefully it pulls the latest. Hopefully it updates. It's been about 15-20 minutes. Let's see if it's updated. I've not restarted my launcher, or it hasn't. What if I disappear for a bit? Oh, there it goes. It does update. There we go. It did update. It just took a second. Oh, look at that. Nice 50. So yeah, it does update. Just need to give it some time. Obviously, you need to log out though, just like the high scores normally works. But after some time, it refreshes. There you go. Sorted. That makes the plugin pretty nice. I actually have two more tests I want to quickly run. One is testing a big mass boss, so a boss where there's loads of people doing it. And there's also two examples which I'm curious about how it will display, and that's with skilling bosses. So bosses such as Temperos or Wintertodt, where there's a main skill involved. However, there's also a boss. So will it display both, the boss and the skill? I have no clue. So let's go find out. Let's go try Wintertodt. My guess would be it shows the boss and not the skill. Oh, it shows the boss. Doesn't show the skill. The more I use this plugin, the more I'm really starting to like it. It's really quite nice. So at Wintertodt, it doesn't show the fire making, but that's because in the plugin, fire making isn't considered a skill because it's not a guild. However, fishing is included on the plugin because it has a guild. I wonder if it also shows the Temperos. So let's go find out. I reckon it's going to be Temperos as well. Temperos KC and not fishing. It seems to be Temperos. It's just slowly loading everyone, but it seems to be Temperos and not fishing. And that makes sense. It's really working overtime in this area though. Now then, So if I disable Temporos, does it then change to fishing? It does not. So fishing must only be active within the fishing guild, I assume. And if I go through the front door, it should then display with fishing. There you go. That answered my questions. I feel resolved, and I really like this plugin. I recommend getting it. And there you have it. Some of RuneLite's lesser known, occasionally useful, sometimes completely pointless plugins. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the weird corners of the plugin hub, consider giving the video a like, maybe even a sub. Got a favourite obscure plugin I missed? Drop it in the comments. Also, thank you to Kiwi, who did an incredible voice acting as a town crier. If you like Mario Kart videos, go check out his new channel, link in the description. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.